Welcome to your coverage of Missoula's sports heroes. You're tuned in to the Missoula Prep Sports Network live stream of local sports.
Ladies and gentlemen,
This presentation of Missoula Sports is proudly powered by Fuel Fitness, the only gym from Montana for Montana.
Check it out.
MPSN is your leader in Missoula's prep sports.
Woo!
We now take you to the action on the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
Everybody hustles out there, okay, guys? Nobody quits.
Hello, everyone, and welcome into the Missoula Prep Sports Network's coverage of the 2019 Missoula Mavericks Memorial Tournament at Lindbergh Craig Field, as we've got our first game of the day set to go. It's Central Washington versus Centralia, Washington, and leading off, it is the Central Washington as the visitor and Centralia as the home team. So leading things off for Central Washington is number 34, Eben Carmona. He's in center field. Batting second is Wade Visker. He is the third baseman. Batting third is Zachary Valdez, the shortstop. Jet Nelson will bat fourth. He's the second baseman. Caden Vasquez, the first baseman, will bat fifth. Batting sixth is Andrew Fry, the designated hitter. Batting seventh is Malik Hathaway, the center fielder. Clayton Kellogg will bat eighth. He's in left field, and rounding it out, it is Camden Kuykendall. For the Spuds, it's Austin Valdez on the Five Valley Auto pitcher's mound. Jared Winters will lead things off for Centralia. He's the shortstop. Tegan Zeliot, the center fielder, would bat second. Batting third is Max Taylor, the left fielder. Ellie Brown will bat fourth. He's the first baseman. Bodie Smith, the right fielder, bats fifth. Batting sixth is Britt Lusk, the third baseman. The catcher, Kyle Trout, will bat seventh. Batting eighth is Luke Bennett, the designated hitter, and Carter Olson, the second baseman, will round out the order. It's Cole Wintrip on the mound. So we are ready for our first pitch of the game. And it's going to be hit infield. Pitcher says he's got it. First pitch is at 2:25. We've got a game time temp of 50 degrees with a wind out of the west at 17 miles an hour. So one pitch, one out to start out. As we come to Wade Visker for the Spuds. Outside pitch brings up ball one. The stretch and set by Wintrip, and he'll bring up ball two. So 2-2 on the count. Both teams in green to start the tournament as this one slides over the plate for strike one. Our umpires behind the plate, Glenn Welsh, and it's Klein Voorhees in the field. Here's the pitch by Wintrip, and he'll bring it back outside for ball one. So 3 games today. Next game coming up at 5 o'clock. That'll be the Lewis and Clark Twins and Centralia. And then the last game is at 7:30, the Missoula Mavericks and the Walla Walla Bears, as we get a walk to load a runner-up for the Spuds. Takes us to Zachary Valdez. One on, one out. Pitch comes in as a ball. 1-0. So Central Washington coming out of the Moses Lake area. We want to say hello to both Central Washington fans and Centralia fans, as this one's going to be bounced down the third baseline foul, and we'll be even on the count at 1. Have some wind and clouds. We had a little bit of a shower before the game, about an hour and a half before the game started. But looking at the radar, it looks like we're going to be squeezed in here able to get some games in despite the weather. And an inside pitch takes us to 2-1 on the count. It's Jet Nelson in the on-deck circle for the Spuds. And a high pitch brings up ball 3. So we shoot out to 3-1 on the count. And you can hear that wind on our mic here as it's working its way through. Here's the stretch and set on the 3-1. And it'll be a walk to put runners at first and second now with 1 out for the Spuds. Spuds have brought their bat boys once again. They're always a fun group to have at this tournament. They've come, I think this is the 3rd year in a row the Spuds have been here. And they've got the young men, the coach's sons, that are the bat boys. As we get Jet Nelson in the box. Winthrop will lean in. And now the pitch. And this one's going to be smacked into right field. Right fielder dances, wraps it up, and that's 2 away. Runners will hold at first and second.
First baseman number 9, Jaden Vasquez.
So with 2 outs, we come to Caden Vasquez, the first baseman. Runners at first and second. And there's the second bat boy bringing the bat off. Here's the stretch and set by Winthrop. And this one's going to be a bouncer out to the shortstop. The throw to third on the fielder's choice is there. And they're going to say Voorhees takes a moment. And they'll say out number 3. And they want a second opinion from the plate umpire. So we'll hold for a moment. The players have left the field, and they're going to say that is the 3rd out. So base runners loaded up, but a play at 3rd will have the end of the inning. We'll be back with the Centralia's turn to pitch bat right after this on the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
When your workout window is small, you don't want to travel far, wait for parking, and hope for an open machine. Let Fuel Fitness and Nutrition ignite your life with no waiting. Fuel has plentiful parking and 30,000 square feet of weight and cardio training equipment. When you want it, you'll get it at Fuel. Businesses don't hesitate to sign up with Fuel. We have enough parking and equipment to handle your entire staff and 24/7 access so they can get in shape around work schedules. Ignite your life with no waiting at Fuel Fitness and Nutrition in the Holiday Village Shopping Center.
MPSN is back to live stream the Montana Legion Baseball AA and State A tournaments this summer. Join us live from Billings, Montana for the State AA tournament and Florence, Montana for the State A tournaments, July 27th through the 31st for all the play-by-play action of every game. If you know of a local business in your community that would like to sponsor the coverage of the games on MPSN, please send us an email. MPSN. Legion Baseball's home for the 2019 Montana State Legion Baseball tournaments.
Welcome back to MPSN. Chris Stratton from the Missoula Prep Sports Network as we dive to the bottom of the 1st inning. Scoreless on the Fast Trip Conoco scoreboard. Central Washington versus Centralia. And it is Centralia's turn to bat. So that'll put Jared Winters in the box. Tegan Zilliet in the on-deck circle and Max Taylor in the hole. It is Austin Valdez on the 5 Valley Outer pitcher's mound for the Spuds. So Valdez warming up. Central Washington talking to one of their parents this morning. They've only got 10 games in so far this year, as Washington and Idaho have high school baseball. Montana is not a state that has high school baseball or baseball at the high school level, so we have our Legion players entertain us for baseball in the summertime. As we've got Jared Winters getting ready, Valdez still warming up on that 5 Valley Auto pitcher's mound, and here's the throw to second. So Winters ready to go. What a difference a couple of days makes, folks. We were in the 80s, and now we've dropped down into the 50s. Summertime in Montana. We're okay with that, though, because it helps to keep the fires off. So Winters settles in, and here's Valdez with his first pitch right over the plate for strike one. Pitch upstairs, evens us out at 1 apiece. Here's the pitch. Outside, and we get ball 2. 2-1 to Jared Winters. Here's the pitch by Valdez. And he'll bounce this one down the third base line. They say fair as it's going to get some leg and kiss that third base line. And that's a runner loaded up for the Spuds to start, or for Centralia to start the game. So we go to Tegan Zilliott. And Zilliott's going to knock this one into center field to put one on.
Left fielder number 21, Max Taylor.
So that takes us to Max Taylor with 2 on and no outs. And we'll get ball 1 to Max Taylor. Here's the pitch, and a low pitch will come in to bring us to ball 2. So 3 games today. Tomorrow, Friday, we'll have 4 games with the first pitch at noon Mountain Standard Time. As this one's fouled off for strike 1, so 2-1. We'll have Central Washington and Walla Walla for the first game tomorrow. Central Washington and Walla Walla for the second game. So Centralia for the first game, Central Washington for the second game, as this one's brought in for ball 3. And then the third game is Central Washington and the Lewis and Clark Twins. We were just over, the Mavericks were just over in Lewiston, Idaho for their Dwight Church tournament, as this one fouls us off to bring us to a full count at 3-2. And then the nightcap is the Mavericks and the Twins. So Central Washington and Walla Walla, the Twins, both having double headers tomorrow. Here's the payoff pitch, and a bouncer out to short. Short will have the tag at first, the second down the line to first, and they're going to say a double play is turned. Runner at second advances to third, and that's 2 away on the play.
The first baseman number 20, Eli Brown.
So with Winters at third and 2 outs, we go to Eli Brown, who moves to strike 1. And another pitch over the plate will bring up strike 2. Wind starting to come up. There is a halo of, or a wall of rain coming over the mountains headed our way. As we get time on 0-2. Glenn Welch, our plate umpire. Here's the pitch, and outside for ball 1. And you can hear that wind coming up in the crowd mic as fans are starting to make their way underneath awnings. Here's the 1-2. A hopper into center field. Center fielder puts in the glove, and that will strand the runner on. So no runs, a hit, and we go to the top of the second inning right after this on the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
Warning, warning.
Fast Trip Conoco and Magic Touch Car Wash are at it again. They've taken what was already the best wash in town, the best value in town, and made it even better. Now, whenever you gas up your rig at Fast Trip Conoco, you can clean it up for half price. Yeah, you heard that right. When you fuel up your car at Fast Trip Conoco, you can get any wash at Magic Touch Car Wash for half price.
Warning, warning. This is not a drill.
It's the Gas It Up, Clean It Up special at Fast Trip Conoco and Magic Touch Car Wash on reserve across from Larchmont.
Half-price wash only valid when purchased at the pump or in Fast Trip Conoco.
Hockey Wolf and Lacrosse Wolf is Missoula's one-stop shop for all your hockey and lacrosse needs.
Check this out.
It may be warm outside, but you can still take care of your hockey fix in their 1/3 sized indoor rink.
Really? Wow, crazy.
Stop in to 1010 North Avenue West and see what they have in store for your hockey needs. Hockey Wolf and Lacrosse Wolf is a proud sponsor of high school sports on the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
Welcome back to MPSN. Chris Stratton at Lindbergh Craig Field for the 2019 Maverick Memorial Tournament. Game 1, Central Washington versus Centralia, Washington, with the score tied at 0 on the Fast Trip Conoco scoreboard. It is Cole Wintrip on the 5 Valley Auto pitcher's mound as Andrew Fry will come to the plate. So 6, 7, 8 batters, Fry, Hathaway, and Kellogg scheduled up for the Spuds. Here's the pitch, and it's going to be inside for ball 1. Wind picking up here at Lindbergh Craig Field with a swing for strike 1 to even us out, and looks like it's trying to spit some hail down on us. Those look a little harder than raindrops coming down. Here's the 1-1. It'll be over the plate for strike 2 to Frey. Malik Hathaway in the on-deck circle for the Spuds. And the pitch, this one's going to roll out. Second baseman puts it in the glove. And the throw to first will have the first out of the inning.
The catcher number 18, Malik Hathaway.
Takes us to Malik Hathaway. With 1 out, nobody on. Here's the pitch, and it's upstairs for ball 1. And it looks as though it was a brief spitter, as we have the pitch by Wintrip. Swung on, contact. Brings us to strike 1. 1-1 on the count. Hathaway at the plate puts Kellogg in the on-deck circle for the Spuds. 1 out. Here's the 1-1, and this one's golfed into left field. And it's going to have a little roll to it. Left fielder is going to struggle, and that'll allow Fry to round his way to second on the throw. And the Spuds will have a runner on with 1 out.
The left fielder number 3, Clayton Kellogg.
So a runner at second with 1 out takes us to the lefty Clayton Kellogg, and Wintrip will have the stretch and set. And back outside for ball 1. Here's the 1-0 by Winthrop. Cole Winthrop, 21 pitches in the first inning and a third as he'll slice the plate for strike one. Scoreless on the Fast Trip Conoco scoreboard here at the top of the second, but the Spuds with a threat at second with one out. And a bouncer picked up, throw to first, and that's an out with the runner moved to third.
The right fielder, number 7, Cam Kuykendall.
So we come to Camden Kuykendall. With Hathaway at third. Here's the pitch. And a couple of foul balls takes us to 0-2 on the count with 2 outs. Hathaway standing at third. Kuykendall, the lefty, settles back in, and here's the 0-2. And we'll bring up ball 1. Here's the 1-2. And a high fly down the third base line. Third baseman says he's got it. It's along the fencing. And he's not able to. Oh, he does scoop it up, and that will be the side. So one left behind. We stay scoreless. Bottom of the second right after this on the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
Have you recently found yourself in a situation where you need a lawyer? Give our friends at Tip Coburn & Associates a call today. They have been practicing injury, employment, and criminal defense in addition to other areas of law for the past 55 years. Give Tip Coburn & Associates a call today at 406-549-5186 or stop by their website at www.tipcoburnandassociates.com. Tip Coburn & Associates, lawyers fighting for Montana since 1959 and proud sponsors of Missoula Prep Sports on MPSN.
Coming this summer, Milk Crate Media 406 will be the home to a new group of local podcasts to highlight our great state of Montana and the people within it. Starting with a local show to promote Missoula sports athletes. Next, a podcast that will take a look at worldviews. Then a show that will entertain you while informing you about Montana's great outdoors. And finally, a podcast that will take a look at the people and places that make Montana great. Stop by mcratemedia.com to see the full line of new podcasts.
Welcome back to MPSN, the 2019 Missoula Maverick Memorial Tournament. Chris Stratton for the Missoula Prep Sports Network as we get set for the bottom of the second inning. Scoreless on the Fast Trip Conoco scoreboard with a light drizzle going on here at Lindbergh Craig Field. Bottom of the second takes us to the 5, 6, 7 batters for Centralia. That'd be Brody Smith, Britt Lusk, and Kyle Trout. Smith coming to the plate, Lusk in the on-deck circle, and Trout in the hole. Austin Valdez for his second inning of duty on the Fast Trip Conoco, or the 5 Valley Auto pitcher's mound. Here's the first pitch of the inning, and it's over the plate for strike 1. Valdez with the pitch and a swing takes us to 0-2 on the count. Here's the pitch. outside, and that'll bring us our first ball. 1-2. Stretch and set by Valdez. And he'll find the plate to strike out the batter for the first out of the inning.
The third baseman, number 15, Brett Lusk.
Takes us to the third baseman, number 15, Brett Lusk. One out, nobody on, bottom of 2. And Valdez will bring a high ball in for ball 1. Here's the pitch. Swung on. This is going to be a bouncer picked up by the third baseman. The throw to first is on target, and that's 2 away.
Second baseman, number 17, Kyle Trout.
Brings us to Kyle Trout with 2 outs. Nobody on. Trout, the catcher for the Spuds. And a low pitch will bring up ball 1 to Trout. Bennett in the on-deck circle for Centralia. 2 outs, nobody on. Swung on, foul down the third base line into the bullpen. Makes it an even count. So Wade Visker at third. Zachary Valdez at the shortstop. Jet Nelson is your second baseman, and Caden Vasquez is your first baseman with Malik Hathaway behind the plate. That's your infield set. Clayton Kellogg is in left. Evan Carmona in center, and Camden Kuykendall as we get a ball to make it 2-1, 2-2 on the count, as I'm behind on the count. And this one swung on. It's going to roll to the second baseman. He'll scoop it in the dirt. The throw to first, and that is 1, 2, 3. Top of the third right after this on the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
If you're looking to upgrade your car, stop by Five Valley Auto Sales. From the moment you walk through the door, you'll be in for the best car buying experience ever. From their large inventory to their experienced staff, Five Valley Auto Sales is committed to helping you find the right car for you. View their featured vehicles online at www.5valleyautosales.com or stop by their location at 3300 South Reserve Street in Missoula. Five Valley Auto Sales is a proud sponsor of Prep Sports on MPSN.
Stitches of Missoula is your resource for embroidery and screen printing. Give Stitches a call today at 406-529-2632 to speak with their super friendly staff and have them take care of your embroidery needs. From business logos to team jerseys, Stitches Embroidery can help you and your team look good. Check them out online at stitchesmontana.com to see their full line of silkscreen and embroidery options. Stitches is a proud sponsor of Prep Sports on the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
Welcome back to MPSN. Chris Stratton from the Missoula Prep Sports Network as we charge to the top of the third inning. Scoreless here at Lindbergh Craig Field between Central Washington Spuds and Centralia Washington. For Centralia, it's Cole Wintrip on the Five Valley Auto pitcher's mound. And the top of the order for Central Washington, Eben Carmona to lead it off. So Carmona, Visker, and Valdez, Zachary Valdez, 1, 2, 3 batters.
Number 34, Eben Carmona.
So Carmona will settle in. And the first pitch of the inning is on its way. This one's going to be banged high over short. And the shallow pop will be out number 1.
Number 2, Wade Visker.
Takes us to Wade Visker. With 1 out and nobody on for the Spuds. Visker, the lefty, was walked his first at bat as he's going to pound this one over the shortstop's head. The left fielder on the run. in the glove, and that's 2 away.
Number 1, Zach Valdez.
Takes us to Zach Valdez. Here's the pitch, and a swing will bring up strike 1 by Valdez. Here's the pitch, and a swing for strike 2. For Zach Valdez, it was a walk to start his day. And a pitch brings in ball 1. So we go 1 and 2 to the shortstop. Here's Wintrip with the stretch and set. And a swing. It has contact, so Valdez will continue to swing. And time is called by the batter. We stay at 1 and 2 with 2 outs, nobody on. Top of the third, scoreless on the Fast Trip Conoco scoreboard. And a strikeout will end the side. So 1, 2, 3 for the Spuds. Centralia will get to bat next. You're watching Legion Baseball on the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
Do you have a property you'd like to sell? Maybe you're looking for a new place to call your own. Well, you're in luck because the Kelly Touch is the local realtor for you. Whether small or large, the Kelly Touch would love to help you find your piece of Montana to call home. From Kalispell to Florence, the Kelly Touch has the experience to help you buy or sell property throughout western Montana. The Kelly Touch, your professional real estate needs met. The Kelly Touch is a proud sponsor of high school sports on the Missoula Prep Sports Network. Mike's Print and Copy is your locally owned print shop. Whether it's custom letterhead or business cards, Mike and his friendly staff understand that your business is important to you and will make sure that your project is handled in a professional and timely manner. Drop into Mike's Print and Copy to have them take care of your printing needs. Stop by 1503 South Russell or give them a call today at 406-728-3363 to have Mike's Print and Copy take care of your printing needs. Mike's Print and Copy is a proud sponsor of high school sports in Missoula and the surrounding community. Welcome back to MPSN. Chris Stratton from the Missoula Prep Sports Network. Bottom of the third inning in a scoreless game between Centralia, Washington, and Central Washington, with Centralia up in the bottom of the third. Leading off,
the designated hitter, number 6, Luke Bennett.
is Luke Bennett, the number 8 spot batter. So 8-9-1 is the order as a ball is delivered on the first pitch. Make it 1-0. Carter Olson in the on-deck circle as this one swung on to even our count out at 1-1. Austin Valdez on the 5 Valley Auto pitcher's mound as this one's bounced down the third baseline foul. And we're at 1-2. Here's the pitch and a swing. This one will stay in play. Third baseman bobbles. The throw to first is there, and the bag is stuck for the first out.
Second baseman number 10, Carter Olson.
Swings us to the bottom of the order. Carter Olson, the second baseman. Here's the pitch by Valdez, and he'll deliver strike one. Austin Valdez, 31 pitches in his first inning and a third, as this one's golfed into center field. Center fielder will backpedal, wraps his glove around it, and that's 2 away in the bottom of the third.
Number 22, Jared Winter.
We bring up Jared Winters now, top of the order for Centralia. Here's the pitch, and Valdez will deliver over the plate for strike one. That is Austin Valdez, as we've got Austin, Caden, and Zach Valdez, as this one's delivered over the plate to go 0-2. A swing, a bounce off the mound will roll into center fielder, and Centralia will have a runner at first now.
Number 8, Tegan Zilliot.
Takes us to the center fielder, Tegan Zilliot. 1 on, 2 outs, bottom of 3, scoreless on the Fast Trip Conoco scoreboard. Here's the pitch. Runner's going to go over the plate. The throw to second is made. The tag is not in time, and that will be a stolen base with a 0-1 count. So we go to 0-1 to Zilliot, as this one will hop on the ground. Runner's going to go ahead and take the base, and that'll be a tag to finish the side, as the stolen base is caught. So runner gets up, but he is tagged out. Top of the fourth right after this on the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
Advertising on the web can be intimidating. Where do you start? What is the most effective way to reach the audience you are targeting? Milk Crate Media can help you reach your audience, whether it is social media marketing or creating a unique commercial for streaming or for radio advertising. Milk Crate Media can help you build a new website or rebuild your existing website that will bring users back again and again. Visit www.mcratemedia.com today. Milk Crate Media is a proud sponsor of Prep Sports in Missoula and the surrounding valley.
Hey, are you gonna try out that new gym? I hear it's really cheap.
Not a chance. They don't have group exercise classes with awesome instructors like we get at Fuel. And the owners are in New York City. What?
New York City?
Mm-hmm. The New York way is not the Montana way, so no way.
Fuel Fitness and Nutrition, your Montana born and bred fitness chain. And unlike the others, we never close.
Welcome back to MPSN. Chris Stratton from the Missoula Prep Sports Network at Lindbergh Craig Field. Top of the fourth inning, scoreless on the Fast Trip Conoco scoreboard. Central Washington at the plate with Centralia Washington playing defense. And it's Jet Nelson for the Spuds to lead things off. Nelson will take this one down the third base line, and it'll be foul for strike one. Here's the pitch. And a bounce picked up by the third baseman. The throw to first is on target. The bag is stuck. And that is the first out.
Number 9, Caden Vasquez.
Takes us to Caden Vasquez, the first baseman. With 1 out and nobody on, it's Cole Wintrip. 36 pitches in for Wintrip in an inning, or 3 1/3 innings. 23 of those pitches have been over the plate, as this one's fouled off to bring up strike one. So the next game coming up at 5. As this one comes inside for a ball. And we're even on the count. Lewis and Clark Twins and the boys from Centralia. That's at 5 o'clock scheduled. Now for the tournament, as this one's bounced to the third baseman. Good grab, a clutch, a throw, and that's 2 away. here in the top of the fourth. And then the 7:30 game will be the Missoula Mavericks and the Walla Walla Bears at 7:30. So 2 outs for the Spuds. And here's Fry. Wintrip delivers inside for a ball. Here's the pitch by Wintrip. Comes back inside for ball 2, so 2-0 on the count. Top of the fourth inning, 2 outs, scoreless on the Fast Trip Conoco scoreboard. Here's the stretch and set. Back inside for ball 3. So Fry at the plate with 2 outs. That's Malik Hathaway in the on-deck circle. Here's the pitch by Wintrip. And 4 inside pitches will put Fry on with 2 outs.
Number 18, Malik Hathaway.
Takes us to Malik Hathaway. Hathaway takes a moment, now settles in. And looked like Wintrip was going to go to first, but decided not to. Now we get the stretch and set. And a check swing over the plate, says Glenn Welsh, and we'll have strike 1. For Hathaway, it'd be a double. His last at bat, as he's going to have this one right over the top of the pitcher. Second baseman will step on the bag, and that is the side. So 1 left behind. We stay scoreless as we go to the bottom of the fourth. You're watching Legion Baseball on the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
MPSN is back to live stream the Montana Legion Baseball AA and State A tournaments this summer. Join us live from Billings, Montana for the State AA Tournament and Florence, Montana for the State A Tournaments, July 27th through the 31st for all the play-by-play action of every game. If you know of a local business in your community that would like to sponsor the coverage of the games on MPSN, please send us an email. MPSN. Legion Baseball's home for the 2019 Montana State Legion Baseball Tournaments.
Have you recently found yourself in a situation where you need a lawyer? Give our friends at Tip Coburn & Associates a call today. They have been practicing injury, employment, and criminal defense in addition to other areas of law for the past 55 years. Give Tip Coburn & Associates a call today at 406-549-5186 or stop by their website at www.tipcoburnandassociates.com. Tip Coburn & Associates, lawyers fighting for Montana since 1959 and proud sponsors of Missoula Prep Sports on MPSN.
Welcome back to MPSN. Chris Stratton from the Missoula Prep Sports Network as we come to the bottom of the fourth inning. Scoreless between Central Washington and Centralia, Washington. It's Austin Valdez on the 5 Valley Auto pitcher's mound in the bottom of the fourth inning for the Spuds, with Tegan Zilliot to lead off the inning for Centralia. So the 2, 3, 4 batters scheduled on the inning for the Centralia. Both teams wearing green today, and our tournament is ruled by green teams this year, as we've got the Spuds, Centralia, and Lewis and Clark, as the first pitch comes in for strike 1, all wearing a shade of green. I believe Walla Walla is navy, just like the Mavericks, as this one is a line drive into center field, and the Centralia will load one up to start the inning.
Number 21, Max Taylor.
Takes us to Max Taylor. the left fielder. 1 on, no outs. Bottom of the 4th. So for the tournament, all games are 7 innings. 8-run rule applies in the 5th. Home team determined by a coin toss as this pitch comes in for ball 1, and the runner will take the base at second on a clean steal. For Taylor, it was a ground out his first at bat. Here's Valdez with the pitch, and this one's going to be rolled up. Second baseman or shortstop cannot field it. They're going to go ahead and bring the runner around, and a throw home will advance Taylor to second, and Centralia is on the board off of the error.
Number 20, Eli Brown.
Takes us to Eli Brown. For Centralia, no outs, a runner at first. And Centralia breaking the scoreboard to make it 1-0 on the Fast Trip Conoco scoreboard. This one's lifted high over first base. First baseman says he's got it. He'll wrap his glove around it, and that'll be 2 away now, or the first out of the inning.
Number 7, Bodie Smith.
Takes us to Bodie Smith now with 1 out, and Max Taylor at second for Centralia. Here's Valdez with the stretch and set. And this pitch comes in as ball 1. Brody Smith at the plate. Britt Lusk in the on-deck circle for Centralia. Here's the 1-0 by Valdez, and he'll bring it upstairs for ball 2. Here's the pitch now by Valdez, and it's swung on, foul. Makes us 2-1 on the count, with Taylor at second and 1 out. For Smith, it was a strikeout his first at bat, as this one's fouled back off, and we're even on the count at 2 apiece. Wind's coming up here. We've had a pretty steady wind most of the afternoon, with some showers sprinkling in here and there. Here's the pitch. And this one's punched up in the air over short. It's going to be shallow pop. Wrapped in the glove by the left fielder, and that's 2 away.
Number 15, Britt Lusk.
So with 2 outs, we come to the third baseman, Britt Lusk, with Max Taylor at second. Valdez with the pitch, and this one's going to be hit into center field. Center fielder comes up, puts it in the glove, and wraps it up. So 1 run earned, 1 left behind, and it's Centralia to take the scoreboard first, 1-0. Back with the top of the 5th right after this on the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
Hockey Wolf and Lacrosse Wolf is Missoula's one-stop shop for all your hockey and lacrosse needs.
Check this out.
It may be warm outside, but you can still take care of your hockey fix in their 1/3 sized indoor rink.
Really? Wow, crazy.
Stop into 1010 North Avenue West and see what they have in store for your hockey needs. Hockey Wolf and Lacrosse Wolf is a proud sponsor of high school sports on the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
If you're looking to upgrade your car, stop by Five Valley Auto Sales. From the moment you walk through the door, you'll be in for the best car buying experience ever. From their large inventory to their experienced staff, Five Valley Auto Sales is committed to helping you find the right car for you. View their featured vehicles online at www.5valleyautosales.com or stop by their location at 3300 South Reserve Street in Missoula. Five Valley Auto Sales is a proud sponsor of Prep Sports on MPSN.
Welcome back to MPSN. Chris Stratton from the Missoula Prep Sports Network at Lindbergh Craig Field. Top of the 5th inning. Centralia leading the Spuds 1-0 on the Fast Trip Conoco scoreboard. For the Spuds, it is Clayton Kellogg, the left fielder, to lead things off. So the 8-9-1 batter scheduled on the inning. Cole Wintrip on the Five Valley Auto pitcher's mound, and here's the first pitch of the inning. And Valdez will hit the plate for strike one, 0-1. For Wintrip, 46 pitches in his first 4 innings, 28 of them over the plate. Back upstairs for ball 1. Here's the 1-1. Reached for, does hit the end of the bat, so it'll be foul for strike 2. Here's the pitch. Oh, we're going to hold a moment. I apologize. Now the stretch and set. Outside for the ball is the wind. Bring the door open for us. Whew. It's breezy out there. And we go 2-2. Swung on. This one fouls into the third base dugout, and we'll stay at 2-2. So the Lewis and Clark Twins and Centralia at 5:30. That's the next game. 3 games today, 4 tomorrow, and then 3 on Saturday. And then we have the seeding games on Sunday starting at 10 a.m. as this one's going to be bounced down the third base line. The throw to first is there, but it is in time as Voorhees will punch out the batter, and that will be 1 away. Brings up Caden Kuykendall. Here's Wintrip with the pitch. And Kuykendall swings foul for the first pitch. And Wintrip will be ahead. For Kuykendall, it was an infield fly, his first at bat. Here's the 0-1. And a good job by Hathaway to hop up and grab that one before it got away. 1-1. Nobody on as the leadoff batter was out on the ground out. Kuykendall swings into center field. This one's got some leg, and it's going to get back over the glove of the center fielder. Kuykendall grabs the gear. Gets to second, rounds the corner as the throw is made. They're going to hold up Kuykendall at third, and the Spuds will have a threat at third with 1 out.
Number 34, Eben Carmona.
Brings us to the top of the order, Eben Carmona with 1 out and a runner at third. And we've got action in the Centralia bullpen down the first base line. Bunt showing, brought off. Now this one's going to roll past the shortstop. Runner will come home from third, and they'll slam the brakes on Carmona.
Number 2, Wade Fisker.
And it's tied up at 1 apiece here in the top of the 5th with Wade Visker at the plate. 1 out, 1 on. 1 run earned. Here's the pitch. And we get ball 1 to Visker. Visker, a walk and a line drive, his first 2 at-bats. Here's the 1-0 by the pitcher. The throw on the runner, and they're going to say safe. A strike thrown by Wintrip, and the runner will get the base. So we go 1-1 on the count. The Spuds getting aggressive now, tied at 1. Here's the pitch, and we've got an outside pitch for ball 2. So the Centralia bullpen, the first one to get heated up, as they've got a young man down there warming up on the first base line. Here's the pitch, outside, and we go 3-1. Number 6, Luke Bennett in the bullpen, warming up for Centralia. That's the designated hitter as we're outside, and that'll walk the batter to put runners at first and second. And time is called. The coach coming out and giving Glenn Welsh a moment before time is called. And they are going to go ahead and switch out pitchers right now. And it looks like they're going to swing the gate open possibly down the third base line too. So a pitching change here at Lindbergh Craig Field. We'll step aside. When we get back, we'll have you updated with the new pitcher. We'll be back right after this on the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
Do you have a property you'd like to sell? Maybe you're looking for a new place to call your own. Well, you're in luck because the Kelly Touch is the local realtor for you. Whether small or large, the Kelly Touch would love to help you find your piece of Montana to call home. From Kalispell to Florence, the Kelly Touch has the experience to help you buy or sell property throughout western Montana. The Kelly Touch, your professional real estate needs met. The Kelly Touch is a proud sponsor of high school sports on the Missoula Prep Sports Network. If you're looking to upgrade your car, stop by Five Valley Auto Sales. From the moment you walk through the door, you'll be in for the best car buying experience ever. From their large inventory to their experienced staff, Five Valley Auto Sales is committed to helping you find the right car for you. View their featured vehicles online at www.5valleyautosales.com or stop by their location at 3300 South Reserve Street in Missoula. Five Valley Auto Sales is a proud sponsor of Prep Sports on MPSN. Have you recently found yourself in a situation where you need a lawyer? Give our friends at Tip Coburn & Associates a call today. They have been practicing injury, employment, and criminal defense in addition to other areas of law for the past 60 years. Give Tip Coburn & Associates a call today at 406-549-5186 or stop by their website at www.tipcoburnandassociates.com. Tip Coburn & Associates, lawyers fighting for Montana since 1959 and proud sponsors of Missoula Prep Sports on MPSN.
Welcome back to MPSN. Chris Stratton from the Missoula Prep Sports Network. As we've got a change on the mound for Centralia, as the designated hitter Bennett will come in and he'll throw ball 1 to start the inning. So we'll take a look here at Wintrip as this one comes in for ball 2. Wintrip, 4 1/3 innings. He would have a total of 60 pitches, 35 of them over the plate, 1 run that was earned. Struck out 1 off 3 hits, 4 walks. And that will bring us to Valdez at 3-0 by Luke Bennett. Runners at first and second, and a walk will load the bases now for the Spuds. And we've got Caden Vasquez in the on-deck in the bullpen as they shut the gate now down the third base line. We go to Jet Nelson for the Spuds, the second baseman. Loaded bases and 1 out, top of 5. Inside pitch will bring up a ball. That one was tight. Here's the pitch. Upstairs. Ball 2. So 6 ball pitches by Bennett when he comes in for Centralia. And the bullpen still open down the first base line as Bennett will find the plate for strike 1. So 2-1. This one's popped high, foul, and we'll go even now on the count. 1 out, loaded bases for the Spuds, top of 5. It's tied at 1 on the Fast Trip Conoco scoreboard, as I have not updated. This one's going to be banged shallow into center field. Center fielder will let it hop. They'll make the throw to third, and the runner will get there. They're going to punch out the runner at third who held. A run is earned, and it's 2 away. The bases with runners at first and second.
Number 9, Caden Vasquez.
And we'll have Caden Vasquez now hit this one into left field. This one's got lots of legs. It'll bounce at the wall. Runner will come home from second. Runner from first will be waved around as the throw is made. And it'll be a stand-up double for Vasquez for 2 more runs for the Spuds as they've opened it up here in the top of the 5th.
Number 24, Andrew Fry.
Brings us to Andrew Fry with 2 outs. And over the plate for a strike now to Fry. Fry with a ground out and a walk, his first 2 at-bats. Here's the pitch. Swung on, punched high over third. Third baseman's calling for it. Shortstop comes in. Now the left fielder, and it's in the glove. That is the side. So 4 runs earned, 1 left behind, and it's 4-1 Spuds on the Fast Trip Conoco scoreboard. Bottom of the 5th, right after this on the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
Mike's Print and Copy is your locally owned print shop. Whether it's custom letterhead or business cards, Mike and his friendly staff understand that your business is important to you and will make sure that your project is handled in a professional and timely manner. Drop into Mike's Print and Copy to have them take care of your printing needs. Stop by 1503 South Russell or give them a call today at 406-728-3363 to have Mike's Print and Copy take care of your printing needs. Mike's Print and Copy is a proud sponsor of high school sports in Missoula and the surrounding community.
Warning! Warning!
Fast Trip Conoco and Magic Touch Car Wash are at it again. They've taken what was already the best wash in town, the best value in town, and made it even better. Now, whenever you gas up your rig at Fast Trip Conoco, you can clean it up for half price. Yeah, you heard that right. When you fuel up your car at Fast Trip Conoco, you can get any wash at Magic Touch Car Wash for half price.
Warning! Warning! This is not a drill.
It's the Gas It Up, Clean It Up special at Fast Trip Conoco and Magic Touch Car Wash on reserve across from Larchmont.
Half-price wash only valid when purchased at the pump or in Fast Trip Conoco.
Welcome back to MPSN. Chris Stratton for the Missoula Prep Sports Network. Bottom of the 5th inning, where the Central Washington Spuds have taken the lead 4-1 over Centralia. And for Centralia, it will be Kyle Trout to lead off the inning. So 7, 8, 9 batters scheduled on the inning for Centralia. And they are looking to swing into this one now that they're down 3 runs. And it's Austin Valdez on the 5 Valley Auto pitcher's mound, tossing in a ball for the first pitch of the inning. Saw some action in the bullpen for a minute as this one comes in just outside for ball 2, 2-0 for the Spuds. So we stayed scoreless for the first 3 innings. Centralia would pick up the first run of the game as this one's fouled off for strike 1. Centralia in the bottom of the 4th to strike the scoreboard first, and then the Spuds coming back and earning 4 runs to make it 4-1. This one's upstairs to take us to 3-1 on the count. As you can tell on the crowd mic, we've got a heavy mic, or a heavy wind going here at Lindbergh as the walk will put the leadoff batter on.
Number 6, Luke Bennett.
We go to Luke Bennett, who just came in to stand on the 5 Valley Auto pitcher's mound. And the throw to first. Bennett was the designated hitter through the first portion of the game. But with Wintrip done, Bennett came in. Here's the pitch, and this one's punched up over, and the catcher's looking for it, goes to his knees and does not hold on to the ball. Runner at first is going to advance, and we'll have strike 1 off the foul ball. And they're going to send the runner back to first, and we'll be 0-1. Hi, Dane. Bye, Dane. So, Bennett settles back in, 0-1 on the count on the foul shot. Here's the pitch. Upstairs. Good job by Hathaway to hop up and grab that one. Here's the pitch. Now this one bounces between short and third, and Centralia will have runners at first and second with no outs. And that'll bring out the Spuds manager, and the infield will come in. We'll watch for a moment here to see if the ball's handed over. This looks like it's a straight up visit. And that'll give us an opportunity to talk about Fast Trip Conoco. You know, it's that time of year, folks, when we start making some trips. Well, the first place you should stop before you head out of town is Fast Trip Conoco. They've got the most convenient gas pumps, best selection of cold drinks, and the largest ice cooler in town. You want to make your car look good on your way out? Well, they've got Magic Touch Car Wash right there in the parking lot. Fast Trip Conoco, located on South Reserve across from Larch Golf Course, a proud sponsor of high school sports on the Missoula Prep Sports Network. So with the visit over, runners at first and second and no outs. Bunt showing by Carter Olson. And Olson will lay the bunt down the first base line. Beautiful sack bunt, throw to first, and that'll be one away, moving the runners to second and third.
Number 22, Jared Winter.
Brings us to Jared Winter. Winters. One out, runners at second and third for the Spuds as they're looking to come into this one. Down 4-1, and Valdez will deliver ball one. For Winters, it's a pair of singles on the day, so the runners at second and third in a good place with a hot batter. Outside, Hathaway blocks it. Ball two. We just had a visit. We have seen action in both bullpens. The gate's still open down the first base line for the first base bullpen, but no action. Here's the pitch. And Welsh says strike one. So 2-1 on the count to Winters. Top of the order for the Centralia here in the bottom of the fourth. They're looking to add as this one comes in for ball three. Runners at second and third. Here's the 3-1, and it's swung on right at Voorhees. They're going to bring runners around as it's going to roll into center field. The throw home is made, and not in time. And 2 runs earned for Centralia to make it 4-3 on the Fast Trip Conoco scoreboard, with a runner standing at second. And time is called, and it looks like we are going to see a change. The bullpen has been opened up down the third base line, and they're going to go ahead and just bring the young man right out. So pitching change coming for the Spuds. Valdez is done. We'll be back right after this on the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
Number 12, Caden Valdez.
Do you have a property you'd like to sell? Maybe you're looking for a new place to call your own. Well, you're in luck because the Kelly Touch is the local realtor for you. Whether small or large, the Kelly Touch would love to help you find your piece of Montana to call home. From Kalispell to Florence, the Kelly Touch has the experience to help you buy or sell property throughout western Montana. The Kelly Touch, your professional real estate needs met. The Kelly Touch is a proud sponsor of high school sports on the Missoula Prep Sports Network. If you're looking to upgrade your car, stop by Five Valley Auto Sales. From the moment you walk through the door, you'll be in for the best car buying experience ever. From their large inventory to their experienced staff, Five Valley Auto Sales is committed to helping you find the right car for you. View their featured vehicles online at www.fivevalleyAutosales.com or stop by their location at 3300 South Reserve Street in Missoula. Five Valley Auto Sales is a proud sponsor of Prep Sports on MPSN. Have you recently found yourself in a situation where you need a lawyer? Give our friends at Tip Coburn & Associates a call today. They have been practicing injury, employment, and criminal defense in addition to other areas of law for the past 60 years. Give Tip Coburn & Associates a call today at 406-549-5186 or stop by their website at www.tipcoburnandassociates.com. Tip Coburn & Associates, lawyers fighting for Montana since 1959 and proud sponsors of Missoula Prep Sports on MPSN.
Welcome back to MPSN. Chris Stratton from the Missoula Prep Sports Network as Caden Valdez has come up onto the Five Valley Auto Pitchers mound for the Spuds. And so for Austin Valdez, it'd be 4 1/3 innings, 62 pitches, 39 of them over the plate, 3 runs, 2 of those earned. Struck out 1, walked 1, did not hit anybody. Finishes with a 3.23 ERA. This one smacked into center field by Zilliot, and the catch will hold the runner at second. So we've got 2 away. Now with a runner at second in a 1-run game, it is 4-3 on the Fast Trip Conoco scoreboard as we go to Max Taylor for Centralia. And an inside pitch will bring up ball 1 to Taylor. Taylor 0 for 2, ground out and reached off an error his last at bat. swung on. This will roll between third and short. They'll swing the runner around, and the throw is made as it's tied at 4 now on the Fast Trip Conoco scoreboard.
Number 20, Eli Brown.
Tied at 4. Bottom of 5. As we get Eli Brown, the first baseman, at the plate. Brown fouls the first pitch off down the first base line, and we'll have strike 1. So the Spuds working a pitcher in the bullpen down the third base line. Can't see as this one comes in low for ball 1. They even the count out at 1 for Eli Brown. He's 0 for 2. A fly ball and an infield fly. As we build to 2-1 on the count to Brown. Bodie Smith in the on-deck circle. 2 outs and a runner at second for Centralia. Here's the 2-1. And we'll move to ball 3. Next game coming up at 5, and the Lewis and Clark Twins are now in the building, as we will have the Twins taking on Centralia. This one's going to bounce right on the pitcher's mound, rolls into center field. Runner at second is swung around, and Centralia will take the lead 5-4 on the Fast Trip Conoco scoreboard.
Number 7, Bodie Smith.
And we go to Bodie Smith, the right fielder. So the next up in the building, getting ready for their game. They're going to go over and do batting practice, I would imagine, as the first pitch to Smith will come in for ball 1. So Sunday will be our seeding games, as we'll have 10 a.m. seed 4 versus 5. 12:30 will be 3 versus 2, and the championship game is at 3, as this one's golfed into right field. It's going to go all the way to the wall. They're going to bring the runner from first around. He's on his way home, as Smith will stand up at third on the triple. And it's now 6-4 Centralia on the Fast Trip Conoco scoreboard. 2 outs as Britt Lusk comes to the plate. So Lusk will settle in. 2 outs on the board and a runner at third. Bottom of the 5th. This one's outside for ball 1. Here's the pitch, and it's over the plate for strike 1. Evens us out on the count. With 2 outs. Kyle Trout in the on-deck circle as we bring up ball 2. Here's 2-1. Roll to the second baseman. He'll scoop it up. The throw to first, and the side is retired. So a total of 5 runs earned, 1 left behind, and some work to do for the Spuds in the top of the 6th. We'll be back right after this on the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
Coming this summer, Milk Crate Media 406 will be the home to a new group of local podcasts to highlight our great state of Montana and the people within it. Starting with a local show to promote Missoula sports athletes. Next, a podcast that will take a look at world views. Then a show that will entertain you while informing you about Montana's great outdoors. And finally, a podcast that will take a look at the people and places that make Montana great. Stop by mcratemedia.com to see the full line of new podcasts.
Do you have a property you'd like to sell? Maybe you're looking for a new place to call your own. Well, you're in luck because the Kelly Touch is the local realtor for you. Whether small or large, the Kelly Touch would love to help you find your piece of Montana to call home. From Kalispell to Florence, the Kelly Touch has the experience to help you buy or sell property throughout western Montana. The Kelly Touch, your professional real estate needs met. The Kelly Touch is a proud sponsor of high school sports on the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
Welcome back to MPSN. Chris Stratton for the Missoula Prep Sports Network. Top of the 6th inning. 6-4. Centralia over the Spuds of Central Washington. It's Luke Bennett on the 5 Valley Auto pitcher's mound with the bottom of the order scheduled 7, 8, 9 batters. Malik Hathaway to lead off for the Spuds. So Hathaway settles in. Pitch on the way. And Bennett will find the plate for strike 1. For Hathaway, a double his first at-bat, and then a fielder's choice his last. As this one he'll send down the third baseline foul to bring up strike 2. So Hathaway at the plate, Kellogg in the on-deck circle, and Kai Kendall in the hole. Here's the 0-2 by Bennett. And a bouncer to the third baseman. Gloved, and the third baseman not able to hold on to it. And the runner will reach off the air. So the Spuds load up with no outs as we go to Clayton Kellogg.
Jackson Hull in the pen. Jackson Hull.
Thank you. So Jackson Hull in the bullpen for Centralia now, as the bunt attempt is made for strike 1. For Kellogg, 0 for 2, both of them ground outs. He's looking to move runners with the bunt. Here's the stretch and set. And this bunt will be laid down foul. Brings up strike 2 for Kellogg. Runner at first, no outs, top of 6. Here's the pitch by Bennett as he'll have the stretch and set. And we'll get ball 1 now from Bennett. 1-2. We got the Lewis and Clark twins doing batting practice as they've got the next game at 5 o'clock. Here's the 1-2, and a swing will bring up the first out.
Number 7, Cam Kuykendall.
Takes us to Camden Kuykendall. 1 out, 1 on. Here's the pitch outside, and we'll get ball 1. Here's the pitch. Runner's going to go at first. This one's high into left. It'll be shallow. Left fielder comes up, holds on to it. Runner will have to make his way back to first and just beats the ball. Now it's going to get away as the first baseman can't hold on to it. And that will advance Hathaway to second. And there will be 2 outs.
Number 34, Evan Carmona.
So 2 outs and a runner at second for the Spuds as Eben Carmona, the top of the order, comes to the plate. And an inside pitch will bring up ball 1. So Carmona, 1 for 3, an infield fly, a fly out, and a single. His first 3 at-bats. Here's the 1-0. This one's back inside for ball 2. It's Luke Bennett on the 5 Valley Auto pitcher's mound. Good steady wind coming out of the west as this one's going to be bounced out. Shortstop will get it on the bounce. The throw to first is on target. The bag is stuck and the side is retired. So the Spuds not able to capitalize off of runners, and they're left behind. Bottom of the 6th right after this on the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
Stitches of Missoula is your resource for embroidery and screen printing. Give Stitches a call today at 406-529-2632 to speak with their super friendly staff and have them take care of your embroidery needs. From business logos to team jerseys, Stitches Embroidery can help you and your team look good. Check them out online at stitchesmontana.com to see their full line of silkscreen and embroidery options. Stitches is a proud sponsor of Prep Sports on the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
Advertising on the web can be intimidating. Where do you start? What is the most effective way to reach the audience you are targeting? Milk Crate Media can help you reach your audience, whether it is social media marketing or creating a unique commercial for streaming or for radio advertising. Milk Crate Media can help you build a new website or rebuild your existing website that will bring users back again and again. Visit www.mcratemedia.com today. Milk Crate Media is a proud sponsor of Prep Sports in Missoula and the surrounding valley.
Welcome back to MPSN. Chris Stratton for the Missoula Prep Sports Network as we come to the bottom of the 6th inning where Centralia leads Central Washington 6-4 on the Fast Trip Conoco scoreboard, with Kyle Trout to lead the inning off for Centralia. So 7, 8, 9 batters. Trout, Bennett in the on-deck circle, and Olson goes to the hole. It is Kaysen Valdez on the 5 Valley Auto pitcher's mound.
Number 17, Kyle Trout.
For the Spuds. We've had a couple of different weather patterns here at Lindbergh Craig Field. We've seen just about everything today. As the pitch is upstairs for ball 1 to Trout. Trout 0 for 1, a ground out, and was walked his last at bat. Here's the pitch. And the plate will bring up 1-1 on the count. Pretty steady breeze coming out of the west, northwest, as we get ball 2. Here's the pitch. And we'll have ball 3 as it'll hop over the head of our catcher, Hathaway. And we go 3-1 on the count. Leadoff batter for the inning. And he'll be walked for the 2nd plate appearance in a row, to bring up the pitcher, Luke Bennett.
Number 6, Luke Bennett.
Bennett will settle in. And here's Valdez with the pitch. He'll deliver ball 1. So 3 games today. Next game is at 5. Lewis and Clark Twins and Centralia. And then the nightcap is the Mavericks and the Walla Walla Bears as this one comes back in. And we're even on the count at 1 apiece. Oh, nope. That was right the first time. And it's ball 3 now to Bennett. Bennett a ground out and a single. It's Kaysen Valdez as we get a second walk of the inning. Puts runners at first and second.
Number 10, Carter Olson.
And the first pitch will come in as a strike to Olson. And the roller, the throw to first, and we've got one away. Runners will advance to second and third off the sack.
Number 22, Jared Winter.
So with one out, we come to Jared Winters, and the first pitch to Winters will be a ball. Ball 2. As Hathaway will come out and check in with the pitcher. 2-0 on the count. Winters at the plate and Zilliot in the on-deck circle. And we'll bring up another ball pitch. 3-0. One out, runners at second and third for Centralia. Centralia leading 6-4 on the Fast Trip Conoco scoreboard. Bottom of 6, and Valdez will strike the plate to make it 3-1 on the count. Here's the pitch. And a walk loads the bases for Centralia. Brings up Tegan Zilliot.
Number 8, Tegan Zilliot.
Zilliot 2 for 3. Pair of singles, his first and second. And then his last at bat would be a fly out. Here's the pitch. Inside on the plate for strike 1 to the lefty. Swung on, it's going to go foul. Regardless, it's strike 2. Loaded bases, 1 out. Bottom of the 6th in a 7-inning game. Here's the pitch. And that will bring up ball 1. And a tagged batter will bring the runner home from third, and Centralia will make it 7-4 on the Fast Trip Conoco scoreboard. Taking us to Max Taylor with loaded bases, and we might see a change on the 5 Valley Auto pitcher mound. And this is just going to be a visit, it looks like. Well, folks, we work with some really great people here on the Missoula Prep Sports Network, and one of those groups is celebrating an anniversary this year. That's right, our friends at Tip Coburn and Associates, who've been practicing injury, employment, and criminal defense law in addition to other areas for the past 60 years. Give Tip Coburn and Associates a call today if you need some legal advice at 406
Number 21, Max
549 9186, or check out their website at www.tcsattorneys.com. Tip Coburn and Associates, lawyers fighting for Montanans since 1959, and proud sponsors of high school sports on the Missoula Prep Sports Network. So the first pitch after our conference will be a ball to Max Taylor. Loaded bases as Taylor is going to take this one deep into left field. It's over the left fielder's head, bounces off the wall. One runner scores. Second runner around the corner. Runner from third will grab a gear as he comes around the corner at third, and a slide in as Taylor will have a triple with 3 RBIs. And we're going to have a change right now. So we'll step aside as we have a new batter, or a new pitcher, to warm up. You're watching Legion Baseball on the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
Do you have a property you'd like to sell? Maybe you're looking for a new place to call your own. Well, you're in luck because the Kelly Touch is the local realtor for you. Whether small or large, the Kelly Touch would love to help you find your piece of Montana to call home. From Kalispell to Florence, the Kelly Touch has the experience to help you buy or sell property throughout western Montana. The Kelly Touch, your professional real estate needs met. The Kelly Touch is a proud sponsor of high school sports on the Missoula Prep Sports Network. If you're looking to upgrade your car, stop by Five Valley Auto Sales. From the moment you walk through the door, you'll be in for the best car buying experience ever. From their large inventory to their experienced staff, Five Valley Auto Sales is committed to helping you find the right car for you. View their featured vehicles online at www.5valleyautosales.com or stop by their location at 3300 South Reserve Street in Missoula. Five Valley Auto Sales is a proud sponsor of Prep Sports on MPSN. Have you recently found yourself in a situation where you need a lawyer? Give our friends at Tip Coburn and Associates a call today. They have been practicing injury, employment, and criminal defense in addition to other areas of law for the past 60 years. Give Tip Coburn and Associates a call today at 406-549-5186 or stop by their website at www.tipcoburnandassociates.com. Tip Coburn and Associates, lawyers fighting for Montana since 1959 and proud sponsors of Missoula Prep Sports on MPSN.
Welcome back to MPSN. Chris Stratton at Lindbergh Creek Field. The change on the mound brings in Radley Greer for the Spuds, with Eli Brown at the plate for Centralia. Runner at third. Centralia leading 10-4 on the Fast Trip Conoco scoreboard. Bottom of the 6th inning. One out on the board to go with that. So Brown settles in, 1 for 3, a fly ball, infield, and singled his last at bat. And Greer will find the plate for strike 1. Greer with the stretch and set, and a roller. Shortstop not able to put it in the glove. The runner will score from third, and it's now 11-4. They going to call that one an error?
Number 7, Bodie.
Thank you. So we come to Bodie Smith. 1 out and a runner at first. Here's the pitch by Greer, and this one's sent into center field. Center fielder chases it down, wraps his glove around it, and that will be out number 2.
Number 15, Britt Lusk.
We go to Britt Lusk with Eli Brown at first and 2 outs. Lusk settles in 0 for 3, all 3. 2 of 3 are ground outs, as the first one is over the plate. The last one is a fly ball for strike 1 here now. Here's the pitch. Outside for ball 1 to even our count out. Next game is at 5 o'clock, and it'll be Lewis and Clark and Centralia. Lewis and Clark will in batting practice right now. Here's the pitch. Swung on. This one's going to be a little shallow hopper into the shortstop's glove, and that will end the side. 5 runs earned, 1 left behind, and it's 11-4 going into the top of the 7th. We'll be back right after this on the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
Hey, are you going to try that new gym? I hear it's really cheap.
No way. They don't care what we eat. They serve pizza and bagels, and the owners are in New York City.
What? New York City? That really tans my hide.
Fuel Fitness and Nutrition, your Montana born and bred fitness chain. And unlike the others, we never close.
Warning, warning.
Fast Trip Conoco and Magic Touch Car Wash are at it again. They've taken what was already the best wash in town, the best value in town, and made it even better. Now, whenever you gas up your rig at Fast Trip Conoco, you can clean it up for half price. Yeah, you heard that right. When you fuel up your car at Fast Trip Conoco, you can get any wash at Magic Touch Car Wash for half price.
Warning, warning. This is not a drill.
It's the Gas It Up, Clean It Up special at Fast Trip Conoco and Magic Touch Car Wash on reserve across from Larchmont.
Half-price wash only valid when purchased at the pump or in Fast Trip Conoco.
Welcome back to MPSN, top of the 7th inning. Centralia, Washington leading the Central Washington Spuds 11-4 on the Fast Trip Conoco scoreboard. And for the Spuds, it'll be Wade Visker to lead the inning off. Here's the pitch, and new pitcher on the mound, it looks like. Nope, it's still Luke Bennett. And the first pitch will be a ball. Thought that was an 8 on the back of his jersey, as this one comes in for ball 2. So some work for the Spuds to do here in the bottom of the 7th, as they've got to find 7 runs to extend this game. As we go back outside to ball 3. We did see Jackson Hull in the bullpen for Centralia an inning ago, as this walks the batter for the Spuds, and they'll have a runner on to start the inning. Zachary Valdez now at the plate for the Spuds. So the 2, 3, 4 batters. Valdez, the number 3 batter. Here's the stretch and set by Bennett. And Bennett finds the plate on the first pitch for strike 1. I was watching the Spuds warm up before the game, and their coach talking to them while they were stretching out in the outfield and left field there. As this one comes high to even us out. Check swing, but no commitment. And we'll go 1-1. The coach talking to the boys about the goals for the weekend as well as the goals for today's game. As this one is down the third base line, not able to get a glove on it, is the third baseman. It's got legs as it rolls all the way to the warning track, and that'll put runners at second and third for the Spuds with no outs.
Number 13, Jet Nelson.
Brings up Jet Nelson now for the Spuds as their little bat boy comes out to grab the bat. He's got himself an ice pop as well. So Bennett now with the stretch and set. And the pitch is swung on into left field. And the glove is wrapped around it. The tag and a run earned by Wade Visker on the sac fly. That'll make it 11-5 as we go to Caden Vasquez. Here's the pitch, and it's over the plate for strike one. For Caden Vasquez, it's 1 for 3. Reached off a fielder's choice his first at bat, a ground his second, and then doubled his last at bat. And a low pitch will bring us even on the count at 1 apiece. So next game at 5, Centralia and the Twins, as this one's fouled down the first base line to bring up strike 2. And then the nightcap will be the Missoula Mavericks, the host team, against Walla Walla. As this one's going to come off the hands of the batter. And we'll say foul ball, so it stays at 1 and 2. So Vasquez at the plate. 1 out, a runner at second, 1 run earned so far. Here's the 1 and 2 by Bennett, and we'll bring up ball 3. Two and 2, I apologize. Here's the pitch. And a blast down the third base line, foul, will keep us on the 2 and 2. Stretch and set. Bennett with the pitch. And it's in the dirt. Runner's going to go. The throw will not be made down the third base line, and Central Washington will have Valdez at third now. And we get a full count at 3 and 2. This one's over the shortstop's head. It's going to hop in front of the left fielder. Valdez will jog home, and it's now 11-6 Centralia on the Fast Trip Conoco scoreboard.
Number 24, Andrew Fry.
Brings up Andrew Fry with 1 out and 1 on in the bottom, or the top of the 7th inning. And over the plate for strike 1 by Luke Bennett. Luke Bennett on the 5 Valley Auto pitcher's mound. He was tagged as the designated hitter to start the game, and then after a pitching change came in. This one's rattled into left field in the gap, and that will put runners at first and second now. And that will bring up a visit out to the 5 Valley Auto pitcher's mound. Bennett hands the ball over, and we'll have a change. So with change on the mound here in the 7th, we'll step aside. When we come back, we'll have a fresh pitcher for you. You're watching Legion Baseball on the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
Do you have a property you'd like to sell? Maybe you're looking for a new place to call your own. Well, you're in luck because the Kelly Touch is the local realtor for you. Whether small or large, the Kelly Touch would love to help you find your piece of Montana to call home. From Kalispell to Florence, the Kelly Touch has the experience to help you buy or sell property throughout western Montana. The Kelly Touch, your professional real estate needs met. The Kelly Touch is a proud sponsor of high school sports on the Missoula Prep Sports Network. If you're looking to upgrade your car, stop by Five Valley Auto Sales. From the moment you walk through the door, you'll be in for the best car buying experience ever. From their large inventory to their experienced staff, Five Valley Auto Sales is committed to helping you find the right car for you. View their featured vehicles online at www.5valleyautosales.com or stop by their location at 3300 South Reserve Street in Missoula. Five Valley Auto Sales is a proud sponsor of Prep Sports on MPSN. Have you recently found yourself in a situation where you need a lawyer? Give our friends at Tip Coburn & Associates a call today. They have been practicing injury, employment, and criminal defense in addition to other areas of law for the past 60 years. Give Tip Coburn & Associates a call today at 406-549-5186 or stop by their website at www.tipcoburnandassociates.com. Tip Coburn & Associates, lawyers fighting for Montana since 1959 and proud sponsors of Missoula Prep Sports on MPSN.
Welcome back to MPSN as we've got the change on the mound. Jackson Hull now standing on the Five Valley Auto pitcher's mound. And coming in for the Spuds to run for Fry is Zach Elizalde. Malik Hathaway at the Five Valley Auto, at the plate now. And the first pitch will be a ball. A swing brings up strike one to even our count out. Windy day at Lindbergh Craig Field with some meaty clouds in the sky. Here's the 1-1. Wild pitch is going to get away. Runners will advance to second and third. And we go to 2-1. So 2-1 on the count. Runners at second and third. One out of the board. Top of 7. Here's the pitch. Check swing. It's over the plate regardless. And we get strike 2. So even count at 2. Had a game that was cruising along here at Lindbergh Craig Field, but we come to the 6th and 7th innings and it's kind of ground down. Fry Hathaway settles in. He's 1 for 3. Doubled his first at bat and then a fielder's choice and reached off an error. His last, as we're going to come to a full count at 3-2. Here's the pitch. Outside. And a walk. We'll load the bases. As Clayton Kellogg.
Number 3, Clayton Kellogg.
Clayton Kellogg, 0 for 3. Couple of ground balls his first 2 at bats and then struck out swinging his last at bat. Hull climbs up on the rubber on the Five Valley Auto pitcher's mound. 1 out, loaded bases. And the pitch over the plate will bring up strike 1. Breeze coming heavy out of the west as it is. This one's rolled to second. The tag at second, down the line to first, and the double play is earned to end the side. So 2 runs earned makes it 11-6 for your final. So Central Washington, 6 runs off of 8 hits, 2 errors, and 6 left behind. It'd be 11 runs off of 10 hits, 3 errors, and 4 left behind for Centralia. Centralia gets the win, 11-6. Next game coming up at 5. We'll talk to you at 5 for the Twins and Centralia.
Thank you for tuning in to this presentation of Missoula Sports.
What a rush!
MPSN's coverage of Missoula Sports is proudly powered by Fuel Fitness.
Always, always, always.
Tune in next time when the Missoula Prep Sports Network has coverage of your local sports heroes.
Well, good